The movie begins with Bang, a world-class assassin, taking on an army of armed gangsters and absolutely wiping the floor with them with inhuman coldness. He gets a message from his wife, hoping the girl he's supposed to be taking care of is doing okay. She is not, but Bang plans to kill everyone to get her back. A few weeks ago, Bang is chilling at home when his wife, Hyun-soo, comes to him. She wants him to look after her best friend's kid, as she and the friend are planning to take a trip overseas for 3 weeks. Bang is not fond of the idea, plus having some teenage girl live with him is a quick trip to a prison shower. Hyun-soo doesn't care about his protests and wants him to take extra care of her best friend's kid while she is away. Bang drives the ladies to the airport and says goodbye to Hyun-soo. Later that evening, he picks up the young Kim from her school, and Kim's friend also tags along. Bang is not looking forward to babysitting some teenagers, but when Kim asks to sleep at her best friend's house, Bang sees an opportunity and agrees. He also gives Kim cash for her to stay out longer but makes her promise to avoid any sketchy places. Bang then heads home. That night, he is sleeping when he is awakened by his cell phone. It is Kim, who seems upset and is complaining about her stomach. She seems to be crying and wants him to come and get her right away. Bang immediately drives to her location but finds Kim sitting quite contentedly in a restaurant with a boy from her school. The guy excuses himself, and Bang confronts Kim for her overreacting on the phone. Turns out she is fine and just no longer wants to sleep at her friend's house. Kim then gets a text, then tells Bang he can go home without her. Now, this is the bullshit he was trying to avoid, and he starts laughing as he is about to lose his mind. Bang is driving away when he sees Kim get on the back of a bike with some guys, but he just leaves anyway. He is at a stoplight when he gets a text from his wife asking about Kim. Remembering his promise to her, Bang turns around. He tracks Kim from a tracker he slipped into her purse and sees the bikes outside a skating rink. Inside, the older student and his friends have Kim and her best friend on their knees, deliberating how much they can get for selling off their innocence. One older girl calls out Kim for being too easy, as she had no issue tagging along when she heard her crush would be there. Kim's best friend gets slapped for her crying, but Kim stares fearlessly at the bully, telling her to F herself. Before she can get slapped, Bang intervenes, explaining that Kim is not allowed to get hurt. The older guy pulls a knife, but Bang instantly disarms and knocks him out. The other guys attack, but they are no match for him either. The girl manages to stab Bang, who simply knocks her ass out. Bang tends to his wound. He hears Kim calling him and pretends to sleep. She still questions him, asking about his life and why he doesn't have kids. Bang barely answers her questions, wishing she would go hang out with her friends or something, but Kim wants to stay there with him. He asks about her friends, but Kim considers herself a loner. She is hungry, so Bang decides to bring her to get some food. On their way home, they pass the skating rink, which now has police swarming it. One cop, Detective Lee, stops Bang, telling him there was a murder inside the rink earlier. Lee asks Bang about his usual route but allows Bang to go on about his way. Bang sees news reports that 5 bodies were found in the skating rink. By the next morning, Detective Lee turns up at his address. The two talk, and Lee shows Bang video of his car passing the route 30 minutes before the incident, following behind the motorcycles. He asks about Kim, and Bang explains, but then he shows Bang footage of Kim on one of the bikes. He wants to speak with Kim, but Bang tells him to return with proof. Detective Lee then explains that Kim has been involved in violent cases at school and is close to one of the dead, but Bang refuses to talk anymore and asks him to leave. Before Lee leaves, he warns Bang not to leave town. Bang goes to Kim, telling her she is not responsible for the kids' deaths. As he looks at Kim, he has a flashback to a girl who had hired him to take her out. Her only wish was to die without feeling any pain. She asked for a hug before Bang took her out, but once he did, he became intrigued and wanted to understand her pain. Kim gets a call from her friend's cell phone, but it is Bully Girl. She demands that Kim and Bang come to a location, revealing that the knife used to kill the kids has Bang's fingerprints all over it, and he has to comply. Bang complies, and she gives him the location, telling him to show up in an hour. Kim wants to call the cops, but Bang has decided to handle things. He then resurrects his old assassin weapons and gives Kim a tracking band before heading out alone. He takes his motorcycle and soon arrives at the abandoned train station. The train station is being used as a gang hideout, and Bang walks right into it. There are two men and bully girl there. One man goes to confront Bang but gets his nuts sent up into his stomach. The other man reveals they have Kim's friend Hey Yo held hostage, but Bang is more concerned about the knife with his prince. Bang begins to smash bottles over the unconscious man's head, demanding the blade nonchalantly. They still refuse, so Bang slices the man's arm with a blade. The knife is handed over, but the man also pulls a gun. Bang throws his blade and dives for cover as the man fires off shots. Bang goes after him but then instinctively dodges some spikes shot at him. There is an assassin there hunting for Bang, who disappears and attacks the man. The two trade blows, seemingly matched in skill, but Bang manages to impale him in the side before leaving. Bang gets back home but sees skid marks outside and footprints inside his home, indicating that men came for Kim. Bang instantly arms himself and heads back out, following Kim's GPS. Bang barges into the building, knocking a man out. He enters a room and attacks two men, but Kim isn't there. Outside, bully girl tries escaping into a van, but Bang catches up to her. She shows him the tracker he gave to Kim, warning that she'll die if she is hurt. Bang bounds her, demanding to know where Kim is, but bully girl refuses to talk. Bang then brutally stabs her in the leg, threatening to cut her artery. Bully girl then reveals that Kim is being held at a motel and gives him the address and her boss's name, Mr. Spotty. Bang pulls his blade and leaves her there. The cops are soon called to the scene, and he enters to see bully girl bleeding out. Bang rides to the motel. He enters an elevator, and it goes back to the first scene. Bang battles the group of men, pulling a gun and taking them all out brutally. He exits the elevator, still dodging and unloading on the gangsters who have now gathered to face him. Without breaking a sweat, Bang begins to tear through the armed men, evading all their strikes and ensuring no one gets up after he is done with them. The last man gets an axe to the neck, and the others take off running. Bang corners the three escaping men, demanding to know where Kim is. He brutally shoots two of the men dead. The other man begs for his life, not knowing where Kim is but knowing who does. He tells Bang about the manager, a man with dreadlocks who knows where Kim is being held. Bang promises to spare him if he brings him to the man, but the dreadlocked man falls from the building dead, so Bang shoots the man. It is the assassin Yuri who steps out to greet him. Yuri tells Bang he is the only one who knows where Kim is, but Bang has cost his boss so much that they plan to keep Kim for good. Bang warns him that if he dies, then he won't be able to find Kim, but Yuri tells Bang Kim's address, confident he will not get past him. Yuri attacks him, but Bang smartly dodges and takes off running into the building. Yuri chases after him, and the two keep each other at a distance with their weapons. Yuri catches up to Bang in a room and attacks with a knife, but Bang disarms him. The two then throw hands, but Bang ties a rope to Yuri, then grabs the other end and jumps out the window, using Yuri as a counterweight and landing on a car. Just then, Detective Lee holds Bang at gunpoint, accusing him of being behind the murders. Bang wants to find Kim before they talk, but Lee refuses. He tries arresting Bang, who swiftly disarms him and holds him at gunpoint, forcing him into his car. Bang then drives a handcuffed Lee to the location Yuri gave him, which turns out to be a port. There, gangsters are loading cars filled with girls into containers and loading them onto ships. Bang parks a distance off and catches a glimpse of Yuri. He then hits the gas and crashes into the bus carrying her. He kills the driver and takes out the other men inside before helping Kim from the bus. Another car smashes into them, but Bang protects Kim with his own body. He dodges the other attempt to hit him. Bang demands to know why they chose Kim, but the gangster flips him off. Bang shoots him dead. Bang takes his cell phone and confronts Lee with being a dirty cop. They could turn each other in, or Bang could become his new sponsor as he needs a dirty cop to cover up his mess. Cops arrive at the scene, and Bang is taken in as a casualty. 2 days later, Bang is sitting with Kim in her hospital room. He tells her that the cops will question her and she is to tell them everything. He plans to go back to his VIP room as he cannot stand the cops coming in and out, but when Kim tells him she doesn't like to be alone, Bang decides to stay with her. Later, Bang is outside when Lee comes to meet with him, telling him he took care of everything at the ports. He wants compensation for his work. Bang makes it clear that he can make Lee a rich man, but he also wants to know who put in a special request for Kim. Lee reveals that the man is linked to the Russian mafia and is a very dangerous individual. Bang reminds him that their deal still stands until Kim is recovered. Bang goes to visit his gunrunner friend, wanting some untraceable guns. His friend is concerned, but Bang offers him double the market price. Bang also puts in a special request for an M200 sniper rifle with a silencer. This really bothers his friend, but Bang simply compliments the weather. Later, he gets a call from his wife asking about Kim. She is surprised that he is calling her by her name and talking about her so nicely, but Bang tells her not to worry about it. Detective Lee contacts Bang, revealing that the request to grab Kim was sent down through the mafia, but she was to be taken to a hotel room under the name Park. Bang asks for a photo. At the hotel, Park and his men are leaving when Bang barges in, killing Park's men and hitting him in the leg. Bang coldly shoots him in the other leg as he screams in pain. Bang demands to know who put in the request for Kim, and Park instantly calls his boss, a woman named Mama Pig, who wants to know if the girls are ready for a party tonight. Bang demands to know who she is, and Park begs to live if he talks. Park explains that a judge he has never seen put in the special request for Kim. Park gives up their location and tells all the details of the gang's operation to Bang. He explains that the judge is using Mama Pig to find girls for their trade and hired an Asian gang that expanded into Russia as his bodyguards. Bang kills Park, then calls over an old friend who has a cleanup company to get rid of the bodies. Bang has one more job for him, but the dude is hesitant to get involved as he has found himself a legitimate job and wants to be a good dad. He tells Bang that it's not about the money, but when Bang offers to triple his pay, he quickly accepts. Bang goes to visit his gunrunner, who has gathered all the items he requested. He opens the various boxes to reveal the parts of the rifle, but then has to watch a video on how to assemble it. Soon the rifle is assembled, and Bang tests it out. Bang contacts Lee, who then reveals that Kim's mother is actually her stepmother and her father died a few years ago. The judge is identified as Chief Justice Kim of the Central District and next in line to head the Supreme Court. A party is being held that night at the judge's mansion, and Bang begins taking out bodyguards with his sniper rifle. He infiltrates the compound, killing multiple of the judge's armed men along the way. Yuri is calling for his men but hears none. He spots Bang and fires, but Bang takes cover. Detective Lee also arrives on the scene and first appears to be there to help him out, but Lee turns his gun on Bang, forcing him to surrender. Bang is stripped of his weapons and led at gunpoint into a room to face Judge Kim. Kim seems more interested in Bang as he has heard everything about him from Lee, who works for him. Judge Kim orders Lee to take care of Bang, and Lee asks for Bang's gun as he plans to make it look like an accident. Lee leads Bang away to be executed, but Bang disarms him. Lee tries to fight back but gets his chest plate rearranged. Bang then proceeds to beat down the multiple armed guards with 2 sticks brutally. Bang shoots Lee dead and shoots all the men but is soon engaged in an intense shootout with Yuri and more men. Bang kills the other men before he and Yuri circle the room, trying to hit each other. The two then have an equilibrium-style fight, trying to hit each other, but neither can get the upper hand. They manage to disarm each other, and Yuri pulls a knife. He strikes at Bang, who expertly avoids his strikes, but Bang takes some hits in the process. The two crash into another room before continuing to throw hands, each trading some powerful blows, but Bang gets the upper hand, smashing Yuri over the head before throwing him. He then proceeds to walk Yuri down, hitting him with dangerous blows. Yuri tries going for his gun, but Bang tackles him before shooting Yuri and kicking him into the pool below. Judge Kim steps out of his bathroom and comes face to face with Bang, who demands he get dressed and that no one is coming to save him. In a bid to save his life, Judge Kim tells Bang he is next in line to the Supreme Court and could make everything Bang has done disappear. Judge Kim then shockingly reveals that Mama Pig is actually Kim's stepmother and his wife's best friend. Kim suggests that they blame everything on Mama Pig and Lee. Bang cannot allow Judge Kim to continue doing what he is doing to girls, but Kim laughs, claiming he can just watch videos now. Bang laughs with him but picks up his gun and unloads it into Judge Kim. We then see Bang's wife and Mama Pig at a resort. She steps away and rushes to her car when she gets a call from Judge Kim. She then hears a voice behind her, and it is Bang, who tells her she crossed him when she got his wife involved. Bang puts his gun to her head, but Mama Pig doesn't seem to understand her situation, claiming that everyone likes the girls. Bang forces Mama Pig to drive to a remote road on the edge of town, and she begins to freak out. Bang tells her he will take care of Kim until she gets older and puts a bullet through her head. Bang exits the car and walks away. He surprises his wife on the beach along with Kim. Bang then has a flashback, revealing that the girl who had hired him to end her is actually his wife.